live. Um, Hopefully, people will join in at some point. If not, that's okay. God will put people onto the podcast that need to listen to the podcast.
Definitely. Now I'm wondering if it is not letting certain people listen.
Why do you say that?
Um,
Not sure. Did you have to download anything to listen?
no, I just hit the link, and on my phone anyway, I just hit the play.
Hit the play button.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a little delayed, but I mean, it's still live.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's probably going to be some latency stuff. I'm not sure why.
Maybe she just didn't hit the play button.
I'm not sure. She can try it again.
Yeah, I said to hit the play button and see. Because I don't know why it wouldn't let her.
I'm not sure either, but if it's something that I have to figure out, then I will figure out. We always have wonderful technical difficulties with anything. Some advice for the day, I guess, would have been check up on your elderly neighbors. I have a list of topics here in front of me that I'm kind of going off of, kind of not. But yeah, definitely looking forward to sports. That's for sure. Something I've definitely missed. I'm hoping it's all said and done by football season, so we can start watching college football at least. See how good or probably bad the Razorbacks will be again this year.
Yeah.
Definitely optimistic for our Razorbacks. But yeah, it's just amazing how everything can go from normal to not normal in just a blink of an eye. But if you are in the Bible and you've read the Bible, you look in Exodus, and Moses and Aaron were going to Pharaoh and saying basically, let my people go. All the plagues and stuff that God brought upon Egypt as a show of his power.
Yeah.
And I can't help to think now he's trying to show us his power again.
Yeah.
We may be quarantined for another week or another 30 days, and God bless it, I hope we're not quarantined for another 30 days.
Oh, goodness.
I know when people are stuck at home, people get frustrated with each other. The rise in domestic violences are going to go up. Something we definitely want to pray for is people in abusive situations. Stuff like this can make it worse.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just thankful for my wife and me, and we have a great relationship, and to kind of just ease the stress of everyday life, we were able to either go outside, throw her softball around, play a little catch,
Or
or ride
ride the motorcycle.
my motorcycle, which would be another interesting topic to talk about if anybody wanted to hear about motorcycles, but I don't think anybody does. looks like we got about 25 minutes left in our live broadcast here. We may cut it a little shorter than then. Not for sure. Just trying to give everybody a chance to jump in. I do believe this is all being recorded, so if you miss it, it's a little cringy, but you can go back and listen to it again if you want to. Definitely apologize for the silent pauses there at the beginning, but
yeah, like you said, I mean, he's been doing podcasts for quite some time now, but I think this is your actual first live one.
Yeah, and this is my actual first live podcast. I was taking a small break, just kind of been dealing with some stuff personally, and just trying to get everything straightened out again, and seems like I'm getting back to where I want to be. But that's something else. You know, we all struggle with something at some point, and sometimes we need encouraging words, or just to know that we're not the only ones that are out there struggling. Sometimes struggles feel like you're all alone and nobody else is going through them with you. Anywhere from heartbreak to depression. People have suicidal thoughts, unfortunately. And we just want to, reach out to the people that are having those kind of thoughts and just tell them that you're not alone, that there is somebody here to talk to you. Just reach out.
Especially during a time like this. I mean, unfortunately,
Absolutely.
I did see a couple of days ago where I think an 18 or 19-year-old boy ended up committing suicide because he just felt like he was so alone. And I mean, he kind of was. He was living on his own in his own apartment, and it just kind of went down, worse than it should have been, I guess, because you're home alone, and it's not like you can go out and make new friends if you even wanted to try to do that, or even meet with your friends, It's just a sad thing, and it's always nice to, the people, not only your elders, but people that deal with those kinds of things, or if you feel like God's giving you that discernment of, hey, check up on this person, nothing wrong with that, that might make their day, their week, or, whatever, so.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the problem was she didn't hit the play button, which some people may understand to click the play button, but
Right. Yeah. No. If you're listening in, or you're having trouble listening, click the play button. Circle with the arrow. Click it.
Yeah, it should be on the left, I think.
I'm not sure what it looks like on the computer. I guess I could probably figure that out, huh? Do. When I actually do get a good computer set up, I plan on doing a more little professional podcast. Which would be exciting. Probably a little bit better quality podcast. Not exactly sure how. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it would definitely be on the left-hand side, and I can see it from my perspective now.
It should be like under that picture of Aaron and I holding hands.
That is one of our wedding day pictures taken by a person who helped the wedding go as smooth as it did.
Yes, she was amazing. And if she was listening, I don't know if she is or not. I figure, with as many kids as she has, she's probably running around crazy.
Right,
now, but,
right. Definitely pray for mamas that have little children and they're normally at school or preschool, and they've all of a sudden, hello, we're home,
right.
till whenever.
Probably, school's school's done, at least here in our state. You know, school's done for the rest of the year. But also, another group of people, I mean, obviously pray for everybody, but I have a few friends on my Facebook that are pregnant, and, you know, they're going to be, whether they're first-time mamas or, you know, this is their second or third. I mean, a lot of them are really scared, thinking, you know, well, the hospital that I'm supposed to be going to, are they even going to let the father of my child even in there with me?
Right.
I know one hospital has said, okay, well, the father of the child can be in there, but after about an hour after giving birth, he's got to go. You know, and that's kind of scary, especially if this is your first time to, you know, go through that, and all this is going on. I'm sure you're just, like, stressed. So also be praying for those mamas as well.
Absolutely. But yeah, especially people with multiple kids, having them all cooped up in the house. Well, not necessarily cooped up. Kids can still go outside.
Yeah.
Just have to social distance.
Yeah.
People are doing teddy bear hunts and stuff like that, where you can take the kids in the car and go look for teddy bears, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people post, like, they'll get chalk, do all kinds of art, you know, outside. There's, I guess she's a PE teacher. She did this basically obstacle course or whatever on her sidewalk, and it's like hopscotch, you know, doing the bear crawl and what I used to call the crab crawl. I don't know, Aaron, if you know what I'm talking
Crab
about.
walk.
Yeah, that thing. And stuff like that. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can do.
Yeah, like when I was skinny.
Shut up. I try to remind him all the time that I think he's so good looking and everything, and he always tries to tell me no.
And I do it to irritate you.
Yes. Which irritates me even more, but whatever.
But yeah, no. Definitely praying is something you can do while you're home. Get into your bottle. Don't get into your bottle. Bible.
Do I need to spell it out for you?
Yes, the Bible. Get into your Bible. That's very important during this time.
Yes. Spend time on your knees.
Yeah. Somebody I've listened to a lot is Todd White, and if you haven't heard of him, go look him up. He's on YouTube. He is definitely amazing, and somebody that I'm hoping I can go see in December. Go to one of his conferences. It just seems like it's going to be an amazing experience. So definitely praying for this all to be over, at least by then.
Yes.
But more so by college football season. I know I have some friends on my Facebook who don't care about football at all. They care about baseball and softball, which is fine. I've always liked softball a little more than baseball, just because.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Do what?
I was gonna say, yeah, I definitely know one person that doesn't like football.
Oh goodness!
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I used to.
You can get closer.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to make too much noise or mess anything up.
I don't think you can mess anything up.
Well, you know, you never know. I mean, knowing my clumsy self, I'd probably knock everything down.
Yeah, well, if you knock everything down, that would be you knocking the computer and the phone into the floor.
And that would be a terrible thing.
Well, I mean, you know, it'd probably be loud for somebody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now they don't have to worry about that, but knowing me, I make one wrong move and everything goes boom.
Not everything. Just my weeble wobble that falls down.
Stop.
No, but definitely being cooped up in a house with your wife and probably children, if you have children, can be a little stressful on guys. I definitely recommend going out